the MOU that was included that is for services is different from the MOU that we currently have in place. The tribe has not contacted me about, actually it's an MOA.
Understanding.
Yeah, it says agreement. It's an agreement. The tribe has not contacted us about taking action on this agreement that was included. In this agreement that was sent recently, it differs from the original because they have taken out the section on road services. They have completely taken out the section in the original that says at least 1/3 of the maximum payment amount listed shall be maintained and utilized by the county in a fund to be used for construction, repair, and maintenance, including snow removal of county roads and highways within 5 miles of Dakota Sioux Casino. They completely took that out of this agreement. And I believe, Myron, you knew that when you went to testify that that's what they wanted. They wanted to take the road maintenance out of it and just have fire and ambulance. So I don't even see anything for, okay, there are law enforcement
Security,
services.
yeah.
There's law enforcement services, fire and ambulance services. They've completely taken out the road services part of the original agreement. I don't know if this is your agreement with the tribe. Previously, we had a lot of help from the former city attorney in getting this thing moving. He is no longer with us.
Well, this is not an agreement that has been signed by the county.
No,
No.
it has not been
So-
presented to the county.
We haven't
We don't-
received it.
Nobody
So
has, yeah.
The thing
nobody
is,
has-
does the state supersede us then? If they agree to those conditions, does that supersede us in any sort of way that they don't have to bring it back to us?
I don't, not in my opinion. I don't know. I don't know how,
We were sent some money. What was that figure?
42,000. So what they did send me for a check, they have included in this, I don't know, proposed agreement. To me, the check that I got matches this amount. It says on October 1st of the following any calendar year during at which any time the tribe has operated 625 slot machines, they would pay out the sum of $122,500. 75% of that is to go to Cottington County, according to the gaming compact. Let me see if I can find that.
It's on
On page 3.
2. It starts on 2.
Oh, it is on page, okay.
Yeah.
All right, 25% of the total shall be paid to Roberts County each year. 75% of the total shall be paid to Cottington County. And they normally paid it in 2 halves. So the payment I got was 75% of that $122,500.
But then the city always got a split out of
And
that
then,
also.
right, the city and the county also had another agreement that we would remit part of that to the city of Watertown.
But there's no, Mr.
And
Chairman.
the portion that the county got always went into the road and bridge fund to help with the roads. Now, they've taken the road maintenance part out of this, so I assume that the payment we get, if this agreement,
Goes to general.
yes, it go to general where our law enforcement services, but I guess I don't know what you,
But the thing is, okay, so we're receiving less. We have a MOA or MOU with the city saying how much we are going to split with them. I mean, that's still in effect.
based on the amount that we're supposed
just
to get.
percentages. It's
It's percentages, yeah, it is percentages. But like I said, we don't have, the only MOA that I have is the one that was signed in 2013. I do not have anything more current.
This, one question, Mr. Chairman. So on the last page of this packet here, it has these last 2 pages are the county, the tribe and the county.
Yep.
But the signatures are only tribal signatures.
Well, that's their executive resolution.
Okay. So
That's their
it. Oh,
executive
I see.
resolution.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they do
Yeah.
they have signed page 4 of the agreement that was signed on September 17th of 2013.
I've milled over this here for the last couple of days here, and what do you think about, would Becky be willing to take a look, state's attorney, take a look at this and maybe ask for, give us some direction?
I would say the
Well, that would
city
be a question
attorney
for the state's attorney.
also, yeah,
Get 'em
I
both-
think the
get 'em
city
both involved.
attorney might, and the reason I think that Stanton Fox did it back when he was the city attorney is, you know, they do more of contractual sorts of,
Well, and they have an interest in it.
yeah, and they
Well,
have
actually,
more,
they're the ones that
so,
provide the fire and the police
Yeah.
protection,
Yeah.
and, yeah.
so anyway, I know you CC'd them, maybe somebody needs to directly have a conversation to realize the importance of this.
Give
that-
Matt Roby a call and
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean-
Becky and organize a meeting.
But
Yeah.
that should come from this board.
right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, do you want one of us then to contact both attorneys and,
I would say so.
Try to get this
This is your
going.
contract,
yep.
yep.
All
So
right.
who wants to be that person to make that contact?
Yeah, I'll do that. And city attorney and state's attorney.
Yes.
All right.
All right. Anything else on that item? All right, let's go on to number 14, which is, I think, I call it the proposed budget has already been published.
We have reviewed all the
Yep.
2020 budget requests. I did send out an email telling you when the publications would be coming and just some other information on revenues.
Yep, appreciate that. Good. Number 15, action on any change orders. Lee, you got any change orders?
No, Mr. Chairman, no change orders, just there's just one bill that I know that's outstanding. It's may not technically be related to the project, so it might just be in our claims, but it deals with one of the cameras that they worked on. So trying to resolve, is it part of the project and just making sure we understand the cost structure on that one. So, but
It's not a change order, though.
no, it's not a change order. Just to let everybody know that's that's kind of related to the remodel.
All right, go to 16, action to approve claims for payment. We have claims for payment this month.
Have a whole packet of them.
Yeah, about 16 pages of them, I think.
Yep. The county claims come to a total of $1,447,964.90. The pass-through to the state of South Dakota comes to $645,196.57.
Any of that
The
jump
county
out?
the county claims are higher than normal, but it's that time of year. Chip sealing, we're buying liquid asphalt. There are some major expenses in the highway claims. On page 4 of your claims, you can see what I'm talking about in the court-appointed attorney budget, which is 87% expended. We have a little bit left to spend for the remaining months of the year. It's about $13,000 is what's left in there.
What's it kind of been averaging per month, or maybe that's kind of hard, it depends on
It
the
is
month.
hard, it depends on when they get filed,
Right.
Cases.
when the bills get filed, true.
What was the budget, 40,000?
Oh, no, it was over that. Shoot, I should have pulled that up.
80% of something. It was 33,405.
Just take me a minute here to
Should figure that out.
log in. I believe it was a couple $100,000.
We have it in the,
Well, but I mean, the budget for the court-appointed attorneys, if we expended 87% of that budget is 33,405.
which budget, does that come out of? State's attorney?
No, it's got its own separate line item. I'll get it here. Court-appointed attorney budget. We started out with $150,000.
$150,000.
is what was in the court-appointed attorney budget.
Yeah, but then if we've, well, that was just for this month, 3345.
Yes,
this
that's,
month.
Yeah.
those are the claims, yes, yeah, those
I-
are the
I-
claims.
yeah, I
Just
was-
this month, we are paying $33,405.20 for court-appointed
Yep.
attorney claims.
I was thinking that was year-to-date, but that's, got me on the right track. All right, anything else?
There wasn't too much out of the ordinary, other than the highway bills, which have a large amount being paid to Dunick, and like I said, we were buying, this is the time of year to buy liquid asphalt. On the very last page, the state of South Dakota sends out fire insurance premium money every year, and then it's the duty of the county to apportion that out to every fire district within the county. And those fire districts are, the amount they're paid is based on the valuation in the district, the property valuation in the district, and the census of the district. So we have 5 fire departments within Cottington County, and they share a total of $107,132.02. The majority of that goes to the Watertown Fire Department because they do have the most area and the highest population. But we also pay Florence, Henry, South Shore, and Wallace. And that is an annual payment that comes to the state of South Dakota. We are just the pass-through.
Move to approve those claims.
Motion by Hatton, second by Waterman. Any discussion?
We did increase our court appointed for 2020 to 175,
Okay?
and we had 125 budgeted for this year, so
So
hopefully.
is that 87%
So we increased
of
it
that
50,000.
175? or-
Yeah, amount
You know?
requested is 175.
Sorry, what?
Okay, so we did.
Okay, is that 100,
So, yeah.
is that
That's a- remember,
87%
fictitious
of
figure, you never know
175?
what
No,
you're
that's
gonna need.
87% of
yeah.
150.
Like budgeting.
It's
what we had
150.
expected.
There's
So we
two
have a little
numbers
bit
there.
more.
Oh, okay, yeah, 100, okay,
A
yeah.
total of 150,
So
yes.
next, yeah, because then
Next
next year
year
was
we-
200,000, it was 25 for miscellaneous and 175.
So we budgeted an extra 50, yes.
You know,
for
and we
total.
had two individuals, by looking at this sheet, on the claim sheet,
Major-
two of those
major
individuals
claims.
was $20,000
Yes,
alone, just
major,
for two.
major cases that
So,
that the public defenders, for whatever reason, could not cover those cases. One of these individuals is an individual who's been in jail for, one of those individuals that's been in jail for over a year.
Keeps, yeah, it's,
It-
The line
yeah.
on that
he keeps,
first page.
well, he keeps trying to continue the thing, so he doesn't, he's fighting for the prison
Yes.
probably, so.
Yep,
Yep, it's, one thing leads to another.
And unfortunately, I don't think we're going to see those numbers go down, it's just going to continue, just with
All
what's
right, let's go
happening in the
to
world.
number 17.
we need to vote on that.
Oh,
Motion and
yes.
a second.
We have a motion and a second.
Yep.
Any more discussion? Any more discussion? Seeing none, all in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign, motion carries. Sorry about that. Action to approve budget supplements.
We have an automatic budget supplement for the highway department. We have paid a claim to Banner and Associates in the amount of $12,629.65. We have been reimbursed by the Crown Ridge Wind Project in that exact same amount. We had to pay Banner and Associates to inspect Hall roads. We're allowed to put this back into their budget because it was something that was unanticipated in 2019.
Move to approve. that.
Motion by Hatton.
Second.
By Van Duzen. Any discussion? Any discussion? Seeing no discussion, all in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Personnel changes, I think we have a couple in here. I don't think I've got it in my packet right here, but I had it in my email.
I did lay
She
copies
emailed
on your
them, yeah.
desk also, but
Yes,
anyway.
we
I
have
saw,
copies.
yeah.
The first one is Sean Nils. He's a part-time correctional officer moving to full-time, step 3, $19.05 per hour. Kelly Ulrich is a current correctional officer, due an anniversary step increase to step 7, $21.64 an hour. Leah Ruby is a part-time correctional officer. No, I'm sorry, she is full-time. She'll move to step 2, $18.37 per hour. Tasha Volken has been added to the part-time correctional officer pool, step 1, $17.81 per hour.
Move to approve.
Motion by
Second.
Hatton, second by Waterman. Any discussion? Any discussion? Seeing no discussion, all in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign, motion carries. Travel requests, I know we have one in there.
One travel request is for the highway superintendent to attend the same county convention that the rest of us will be attending in September.
Move to
Motion
approve.
by Hatton, second by
A second.
Gable. Any discussion? Any discussion? Seeing none, all in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign, motion carries. Mature business, we have any old business to bring before the board today? Any old business? Any old business? Seeing no old business, let's go on to new business then. Any new business? Anything new, any new business that we need to bring before the board? Any new business? Any new business? Seeing no new business, what about the open? What do we got going on?
Is there government affairs tomorrow? I think, I want to say
That
that's
was
tomorrow.
last week.
What's tomorrow?
That was tomorrow.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah, I think it's
Yeah.
tomorrow. Good, just a Chamber of Commerce Government Affairs meeting, so. And then we got Sioux Valley one, that's coming up next week.
That's next week.
Yeah, so,
Search Rescue, annual fundraiser is Thursday night, but that is a ticketed event, so if anyone.
That's a social event.
Yeah, social events, so I guess we're okay with that.
yeah. And this, when I, just going back to the discussion about this, this new statute, it looks to me like, it reads almost like the current notification for public meetings. Maybe there's some maybe the class 2 misdemeanor part is that's the change. It looks like there's a change in this. I'd have to go back and look, but
I don't know, it just came up yesterday from somebody in our district who was asking if we were going to start putting our district meeting on the agenda as a public notice. And apparently Brookings County has been doing it for a while.
it can't hurt to do it. But I
No.
mean, but it's yeah, okay.
Yeah, I don't
Probably
know.
something
Yeah.
that's been on the books, but not everyone was doing
It's
it. Now
possible. It's
Because-
possible.
been brought up.
Yes, I would guess it might.
I
Are
mean,
they saying
we do
that?
announce that
I think we
this-
do a pretty good job.
We do announce it, but apparently we need to do a little bit more.
So that's a
That's
meeting
fine.
of a political subdivision,
Well, it's a meeting of
a group of
county
yeah,
commissioners,
yeah,
yep.
yeah,
I guess, I don't know,
Yeah.
you're right.
Yeah, so technically that's that
Quorum.
association is yeah.
Yeah,
The quorum.
also tomorrow, the Emergency Management Office, the Highway Superintendent and Office Coordinator, and myself will be meeting in this office with FEMA to go over our damage application. We had a phone conference a week ago yesterday, set up the in-person meeting for here tomorrow morning, so we are still working with FEMA.
Okay.
And just
I do have a request, like I said before, for an executive session. So at this time, I'll
Make a motion.
and that'll be for personnel issues and
1 and
preparing
3.
contract 1 and 3 on the agenda. Okay, I have a motion by Van Duzen.
Second it.
Second by Hatton. Any discussion? Seeing none, all in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. We are in executive session. And there will not be any action, to my knowledge, after we come out of executive session. So, thank you for attending.
Three individuals